Now let's talk about image quality. Now first, we're going to talk about patient positioning. Knowing anatomy is extremely important. So if the doctor orders an elbow, y'all better be imaging an elbow, not a knee. And then you gotta know how to place the anatomy parallel to the IR. And you gotta center it properly. You have to have the least OID as possible and the proper SID, or your magnification is gonna be off. And immobilization is very important, so your image is not blurred. Any questions? Now we're going to talk about IRs. We have slow IRs and fast IRs. The slow IRs are for extremity work, like your hands and your feet. And it gives better detail and less optical density and more blur. Fast IRs are for bigger body parts, like your chest and abdomen x-rays. It has less detail, more optical density, and less blur. Now, what has been added to the IR to reduce patient dose?
Intensifying screens?
Good job, Michaela.
Robin, I have a question.
Yes, Clarissa?
I think you misspelled intensifying.
Batman always says I have terrible spelling. Good job, Clarissa. Now we're going to talk about technique factors. One of the technique factors we control is KVP, which controls contrast. If you increase KVP, you're going to increase the quantity and quality of the x-rays. You're going to increase the Compton effect, which increases scatter and decreases contrast. It also decreases patient dose. Now, if we have too high of a KVP and it has a lot of scatter, what can we use to compensate?
Grids.
Good job, Clarissa. Now the next technique factor is mass. If we increase mass, it's going to increase quantity. And the controlling factor is optical density. So therefore it increases the optical density. It's going to decrease noise and increase patient dose. Any questions?
No.
Well, that's all the time I have. Batman needs me.